Have you ever thought about how a few simple words you whisper to yourself could drastically alter the direction of your day, or even your entire life? Reflect on the power within a single thought. This isn't just a poetic notion, it's a core concept in Stoicism, where the wise individual harnesses the mind's potential to transform external difficulties into opportunities for growth and strength. Today, we're diving into how the Stoic practice of mindful self-talk can guide you through life's storms and even reshape your reality. If you're skeptical about how something as simple as thoughts can influence your life, this video might challenge some of your beliefs, but I urge you to stick with us till the end. Our exploration of Stoic mental discipline today will offer not just fascinating insights, but also actionable wisdom you can apply immediately for tangible change. So, if you're ready to uncover how ancient philosophy meets modern psychological science to unlock a life of deeper fulfillment and control, be sure to subscribe, like, and share this video. Spread the wisdom to those who are on their own journeys of growth and philosophical discovery. Let's explore how to tap into the power of your thoughts, not merely to react to life's events, but to actively shape them. Stay tuned as we uncover these secrets together. It may seem like magic, but it's firmly rooted in neuroscience and psychology. Every time you think, whether it's as simple as choosing what to have for breakfast or a deeper belief about your abilities, your brain is working. Neurons fire, communicating via synapses, creating neural pathways. These pathways act like roads in your brain, guiding your thought patterns and reactions to the world. Now think about how Stoic philosophy fits into this. Stoicism teaches that it's not the external events that affect us, but how we perceive them. This idea aligns perfectly with neuroscience. When you habitually think in a certain way, like feeling inadequate, your brain strengthens that thought, creating a well-worn neural pathway that becomes your default reaction in similar situations. Here's where it gets truly empowering. Just as you can build pathways of doubt, you can also create highways of confidence. Every time you challenge a negative thought and replace it with a positive affirmation, you're not just being optimistic, you're physically reshaping your brain's landscape. This principle, known as neuroplasticity, reveals that our brains are malleable. They are constantly changing based on our thoughts and experiences. Stoicism doesn't just advocate for passive observation of thoughts. It pushes us to replace harmful ones with helpful alternatives. Imagine facing a tough situation at work. Rather than letting stress and negativity take over, you could adopt a Stoic perspective and see it as an opportunity to test your resilience and adaptability. This isn't just a mental strategy. By doing so, you're influencing your brain chemistry. Positive thoughts release neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin, which help you feel better and more capable of handling challenges. When we talk about the science of thoughts through the lens of Stoicism, we're not just discussing abstract philosophy. We're talking about real biological changes that you can begin creating right now. Every positive thought you choose is not only a step towards a more fulfilling life, it's a step towards a healthier brain. By embracing Stoic practices and understanding the science behind them, you'll realize that you're not at the mercy of external events. You're actually in control of your reactions, and ultimately, your happiness. This awareness opens the door to lasting transformation. It's all about the dialogue you have with yourself each day, which can either lift you up or tear you down. Stoicism teaches us that the words we tell ourselves can have a profound effect on our emotions and decisions. This philosophy doesn't just advocate for positive thinking, it promotes a realistic, empowered approach to interacting with our minds. So, what does positive self-talk look like in practice? It begins with awareness, paying attention to the conversations you're having with yourself. Are you being your own harshest critic, If so, it's time to change that story. For example, instead of saying, "I always mess up," a Stoic-inspired approach might be, "I made a mistake, but I can learn from it." This isn't about ignoring the truth. It's about viewing your actions and their consequences as opportunities for growth. Why does this matter? Every word you say to yourself reinforces a belief about your identity and abilities. By shifting your narrative from critical to supportive, you're not just improving your mood, you're strengthening self-efficacy, the belief in your ability to manage and influence life's events. This is essential for overcoming challenges and achieving your goals. Positive self-talk is a skill, much like any other, and requires practice and consistency. Start by catching yourself when you slip into negativity, then pause and reframe your thoughts. It might feel unnatural at first, but just as the Stoics used journaling and reflection to cultivate virtues, you'll find that regular practice makes this a natural part of your thinking. Moreover, Stoicism doesn't just adjust thoughts for comfort, it pushes us to prepare for life's inevitable hardships. By practicing positive self-talk, you're training your mind to manage stress and setbacks more effectively. Affirming your ability to navigate challenges helps you not only build resilience but also thrive in difficult situations. It's important to remember that positive self-talk isn't about denying reality. Stoicism teaches us to accept what we can't change, while encouraging us to change what we can. By speaking kindly and encouragingly to yourself, you focus on what's in your control, your responses and mindset. This approach aligns with Stoic principles, helping you live a life that's not influenced by external events, but instead grounded in a strong internal foundation. The Stoics believed in harmonizing emotions with reason, teaching that true contentment comes from within, not from external forces. This fits perfectly with emotional alignment, ensuring that our emotions support our life goals and values instead of undermining them. Visualization is a powerful tool here. It's not about wishful thinking, but about mentally rehearsing the steps and emotional states you aim to achieve. For the Stoics, this could have meant visualizing themselves handling a tough situation with calm and composure, preparing to act according to their values when the time came. Why does this matter? Visualization isn't just daydreaming. It activates the same neural networks as actual task performance, meaning that by visualizing success or calm, you're conditioning your brain to follow these patterns in real situations. Emotional alignment becomes critical when we align our emotions with these visualizations. If you picture yourself giving a successful presentation, try to feel the confidence and excitement you would in that moment. This alignment boosts the power of your visualizations, helping you manifest them in reality. How do we practically apply these Stoic principles? Stoicism teaches us to use reason to manage our emotions. This means not just visualizing outcomes, but also rehearsing emotionally intelligent responses to different scenarios. For instance, you could visualize receiving tough feedback and imagine handling it with grace instead of defensiveness. Regular practice of emotional alignment and visualization transforms these techniques from simple exercises into integral parts of your routine. Stoic practices like morning and evening reflections ground us in our principles and prepare us for both the day ahead and peaceful closure. The Stoics understood that virtue must be practiced daily to have real meaning. Similarly, building new habits or changing our mindset requires consistency. Imagine trying to improve your physical health by going to the gym once a month. You wouldn't see much progress. The same applies to mental and emotional habits. Whether you're practicing gratitude or positive self-talk, regular practice is key. Every action reinforces the neural pathways related to that behavior, making it easier to repeat. For Stoics, the daily practice of virtues like discipline, courage, and wisdom was like spiritual training. Just as an athlete must train regularly to stay in peak condition, a Stoic must practice their philosophical disciplines daily to maintain mental and moral fitness. This is where ascesis, discipline, comes in, not about self-denial, but about creating routines that align with our values and strengthen our character. In modern terms, forming new habits requires consistency due to the compound effect. Small actions repeated over time lead to significant results. To develop a more positive outlook, for example, you might start your day by listing 3 things you're grateful for, or replace a negative thought with a positive one as soon as it arises. Additionally, habit formation isn't just about what you do. It's about creating an environment that supports your goals. The Stoics were strong advocates of minimizing distractions and temptations. For example, if you're trying to eat healthier, remove junk food from your house. Similarly, to build better mental habits, limit exposure to negative influences.